We are on lesson 11.3, page 613 in your book, and it's pretty much the same exact lesson that we did last time with one minor change on problem number 4, but we'll get there in a minute. So, just as a review, this is a rectangular prism, and we need to draw a net. Separate it into 4 sections. The biggest number, and give it wings. Biggest number goes down the center. Our biggest number here is 6. Our second largest number is 4. It goes across the T on all the lines, and then since this is the big box, we're going to make this identical and skip this one down to the big box. And then our last one is 3.5, and you do that at the corners. And you do that on the bottom box, because this rectangle is identical to this rectangle. Then you just multiply it together, and remember that you only really have to do half the boxes because it has a twin. So 6 times 4, 24. Make sure you circle it and fill it in with its partner box. Let's do second largest box. 6 times 3.5. 21 with 1 decimal place, move it over. This box will be 21. It has a partner box, that one will be 21. 4 times 3.5, or 3.5. With 1 decimal place, move it over 1 place. This box will be 14, and this box will be 14. And you have to find the surface area. That means you have to add up all of these boxes. Sorry. You have to add up all these boxes. 24 and 24 is 48. 21 and 21 is 42. 14 and 14 is 28. So if I add all those together, I get 18 for that one, 11 for that. So it'll be 18. And at 118, the label is inches squared. Okay, I'm going to switch colors. Hopefully we can see a different color. That lime green is hard. This is a cube. Okay, cubes have the same sides for everything, but we can still draw it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. And everything's going to be 9. I know, like, you think it might be a waste of time, but honestly, it's good practice. 9 times 9 is 81, 81, 81, 81, 81, 81. Circle all of them so the numbers don't get confusing. 2 ways you can do this. You can go 81 plus 81 plus 81. You can do that 6 different times because there are 6 different sides on this cube. Or you can go 81 times 6. 6. 8. And your label is feet and squared. Cool. Number 4. This is new information. This is where you really need to wake up, focus. First, you need to draw the net. I see my base is a triangle, and I have 3 rectangles connecting that. So, like we do with our other nets, we're going to do the long rectangle first, and I know that there's 3 rectangles, so I have to divide it up into 3. Then, I'm going to give it a triangle base over here, and a triangle base over there. Start with the length of your rectangle. That would be 12. And that's going to go all down the middle. All right, and now you really need to pay attention to the side lengths of your triangle. okay? Do you see where this angle, this little square is? That means that's a right angle. If I were to draw that over here and actually have it like facing the right direction, it would look like this with the right angle over here. The base would be 8, the height would be 6, and the diagonal would be 10. So, usually we don't care about the diagonal length. However, if you think about it, this diagonal length is connected to one of those rectangles. Okay, so we can't just say this is 8, this is 8, this is 8. We have to be very strategic, okay? So I want to start with the base being 8 centimeters. So we're gonna put that on our triangle wing. 8 centimeters, its partner over here, 8 centimeters. Okay, the height of the triangle is gonna be 6. Let's put that on the bottom one, 6 and 6. And since it is the height of the triangle, you need to label that 6 as well. Okay, and then the diagonal, let's put that one on the top, and let's label that 10 and 10. Okay, your sides are gonna be different if all your different sides over here on the triangle are different. I know that's difficult, but we'll get more practice later on. Okay, now we just need to find the areas of the rectangle. 10 times 12, 120, make sure you circle it. In triangular prisms, there aren't partners. There are partners in the triangles. Those are usually the same size, but the rectangles, they can be all different sizes. 12 times 8 is 96, and 12 times 6 is 72. I'm not very good at my 12s. It's okay. All right. Now we need to find the area of our triangles. Base times height divided by 2. Base times height, 48. 48 divided by 2. 2 and 4. This one is 24. This one is 24. Now we just add them all together. I know it seems a little redundant to divide by 2 when there's 2 triangles, so I'll just add them together. Triangle plus triangle is 48, 120, 96, and 72. Three, 7, 16, 23, and 3. 336 centimeters squared. Okay. Number 5, I'm just going to get it started for you. I'm not going to do the whole thing because I feel like we've had really good practice with rectangular prisms. It's a shoebox. Okay, it doesn't draw you a picture, but you already know the picture. You divide it up into 4 different sections, you give it 2 wings, and you start with the highest number, 15 all the way down. Second largest number is 7, across the top of the T, and its partner in the middle. And 4.5 go at the corners, and at the bottom. Multiply all the areas together, add them all together. That's what you got for number 5. Okay. In your worksheet, you need to do all of the front. On the back, you only have to do 1 and 2. On number 2, get rid of the 2. It says like, it's gonna wrap it twice, okay? No, we don't need to like wrap the gift twice. Just solve how we've been solving. Don't like fall into the trap of them saying, well, you don't have to cover the top or you don't have to cover the bottom. I want you to pretend like you're wrapping the present, just like regular and simple, and just do what we've been practicing on here. Okay, so just number 1 and number 2 on the back, everything on the front. Have an amazing day. See you later.